Hi, my name is Bog, and it's my pleasure to be here to give a presentation of my report. So, the topic of my report is business cultural perspective, and I have chosen an international company called Organisearch to as my example to link my whole report together. So, for this company, it was located in Lakeside, Jonglap, and it's a retail shop selling some organic stuff like personal care, household cleaning, something like that. And also, for my report, it was constituted by 3 parts. The first part is introduction. For the introduction, I just do some quickly introduce of the background of the company I've choose and give the main point of mine. So the aim of this report is to contrast and evaluate the business culture of Germany and Singapore and against the pairs of each other. So for the second part is business culture. I just give a quickly definition at the start of this part, and I will also do the comparison and analyzing of the 3 different countries. The first country will be Australia and Germany, and the last one is Singapore. I will talk about the organization companies in this country and talk about their business cultural background and do some comparison. Alright, for the start of the second part, I will give a quickly general definition of business culture. It is a developing collection of values, beliefs, and behaviors and attitudes among the members of social group. And this means that a culture can define a conduct of attitude of peoples as a member of the social group. And for the company I've chosen, the culture of Australia, Germany, and Singapore will be outlined and talk about the next. So for the first country I want to talk about is Australia, because as we all know, Australia is a very friendly country, and the business culture here is kind of freedom and flexible. And it was also named as the top 3 friendliest country for the investors. And the manager skill here, Australia workplace, the management style here in Australia is kind of relaxed. So that's why the business culture is kind of flexible, because it was affected by the traditional culture of Britain. So we talk about the second country, which is Germany. And as we all know, Germany is a kind of serious country. They treat everything very serious. In Germany, their cooperation is almost based on the task itself, not based on the relationship they have. So in the second part, I also use the idea of Hitler and Marshall's use the idea to prove my point of view, which is Germany is a serious country, and when compared with Australia and Singapore, it is not a very good place for the company organizers to make investment, because the Germany people, they like to solve the social problem or issues through the communicating directly, but not from their relationships. So when we talk about the last country, which is Singapore, when we talk about Singapore, it's definitely an Asian country, and almost all the Asian country has strongly influenced by the Chinese traditional culture, which is relationship. So if you come from Asia or you have do business in Asia, you will know the relationship will do a lot and affect a lot in Asia business circle. So almost if in Asia you do business, if you have no relationship, you almost have nothing. And we'll come to the last part, which is conclusion. So for my conclusion, Australia and Singapore are the most similar in regard to the preservation and high influence of their traditional culture in their business circles. So in Australia and Singapore, their business culture is kind of flexible and freedom to for investor and to make their investment in the country. But for Germany, I don't think it's a good place for the company I've chosen to make investment there, because if you want an investment in Germany, you need to do a lot of work, like you need to treat everything serious. Of course, and you need to learn lots of communication skill, because the people they want to use communication to solve their problem and issues. So so my point of view is, it's if the organization want to make investment, I think Singapore and Australia is a better place to make the investment, but they can also hire some people with Germany culture to ensure their organizational sustainability and competence. Well, thank you for listening. That's my presentation. Thank you.